Welcome back to another Premier League predictions video. So this is for week 16 of the Premier League, and apparently there's talk that Frank Lampard could be sacked if Chelsea lose their next game. I'm not sure how much truth there is in this, but it does make things interesting. So the first game up is Crystal Palace and Leicester. This is a massive game for both sides. Well, every game's a big game, but I'm not really sure this game is particularly that big because either side could draw this game and it wouldn't make a difference at the end of the season. Probably not. But I think Leicester wins this 2-1. Next game up is Chelsea and Leicester. This is a massive game for both sides. This is a particularly big game for Chelsea because of their last result against Arsenal. They really have to win this game. I'm not sure they will. They've really been missing Ziyech the last couple of weeks because he sort of adds something different to their team. Even though Chelsea have like a plethora of attacking options, they don't seem to be playing consistently well. Not really sure why this is. And Aston Villa have been the team that have been more consistent this season. I think Villa wins this one 2-1. Next game up is Everton and Man City. This will be a tough game for both sides. Both sides are high in confidence, in a really good run of form. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. Next game up is Brighton and Arsenal. This will be a really tough game for both sides. Both sides are doing well defensively right now. I can't really say that about Arsenal, even though they did win against Chelsea. They've been really poor defensively, and I think because of that match, it sort of, influenced my opinion of them being a good defensive team, especially in recent times. But I think it'll be a really close game. But I think Brighton will actually win this one 2-1. Next game up is Burnley and Sheffield. Brighton. So in this game, Burnley wins this one 2-0. Sheffield once again have been absolutely shocking this season. And I think they're actually trying really, really hard. It's not like they're not, trying to win games and score goals. They are trying hard, but for some reason, they're just not getting results and they'll lose another one. Next game up is Southampton and West Ham. This will be another tough game for both sides. Obviously, West Ham getting a draw against Brighton and Southampton getting a draw against Fulham. Both games were tough, even though Fulham are in the bottom three. They're not exactly a team that can be pushed over, as we've seen. I think this will be a 1-1 draw. Next game up is West Ham and Leeds. I'm sorry, West Brom. I'm getting a lot of them wrong today. West Brom and Leeds. So in this game, it'll be another tough game. Both sides are promoted, so they know each other pretty well from the championship last season. Although Leeds are having the better season, West Brom having a change in manager, so they're full of confidence right now, and they're sort of playing a slightly different style of football. Although they're still more defensive, as they were under Slaven Bilic. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. Next game up is Man United and Wolves. This will be a really tough game. Both sides like to play on the counter-attack, defensive football, and whenever these teams play, they usually cancel each other out. It'll be a 1-1 draw. Next game up is Tottenham and Fulham. I think this will be one of the upsets of the game week. I think Fulham wins this one 2-1. Tottenham are really low in confidence. Even though they did get their opening goal against Wolves, I think that Liverpool game really, knocked their confidence a lot. There's just some games that you absolutely cannot lose, or if you do lose them, just something just happens to you. You can't really explain it. I definitely can't. But I think Fulham gets all 3 points in this one. Next game up is Newcastle and Liverpool. Liverpool have yet another defensive injury. Joel Matip went down in the last game, which is bad news for them because they've got a lot of defensive players out injured, and that's not going to help them in the title race. But I think Liverpool will find a way to win, as they did against Leicester. Somehow, when they really need to win games, they find a way to do it. Liverpool did drop points against West Brom in the last game, but they'll win this one 2-1. And that's about it.